Johnny come marching home again, hurrah, hurrah. I don't know why I got this song stuck in my fucking head, but I don't feel wrong about it, so we're just gonna start the show, yeah. Alright guys, so it's May the 4th, it's a D, be with you. May the 4th be with you. May the 4th. That's the day it is. Welcome to the house of me, guys. I want to say hi to Lorraine, Bree, Wraith, Helen, Amada. Hi. Hi. So we got a couple things to talk about today. As is true to the Loki Hates Use Mailbox format, we will be opening some packages. There's a couple things that came in, and I'm pretty excited about those. We're also going to be talking about the job thing that I brought up last time. Hey, Danielle. And we're going to talk about my car, because that's an unfortunate development that's happening. We're going to be talking about Geek Meet that I'm heading down to tonight. We're going to be talking about May the 4th Fest that's also happening tonight, depending on if you're more inland in Southern California, or if you're, you know, more south of Los Angeles but north of San Diego. So we'll see how you're looking geographically in a moment. I'm gonna adjust this a little bit. Why not? No, that's not what I wanted. Come on, guys. Here we. Let's just get it to sit just like that. That's great. I got to see a movie last night. I got to see Guardians of the Galaxy last night, guys. It was good. I liked it. So I'm not gonna get into any details about it until at least you guys get a chance to watch it. But I liked it. It stayed, you know, it was very funny. A lot of action. I just lean this way. There you go. I'll just lean this way and that way. Hey, camera. So, Wraith, I'm in the middle of nowhere, so no May the 4th to parties. Yeah, it's understandable. I might play the 20-year-old Star Wars Battlefront, since I should be able to run it on this backup laptop. It's about the best you can do sometimes when you have limited resources and limited equipment. So let's get out with something right now. I need you guys to take a look at Drunk Nerd Explains by Nerdbot. I was going to show you part of the video, but I couldn't figure out how to get it to actually play, at least not the render that I wanted. So if you go to my Facebook and you see the posts that I've made in the last few days, or even my Twitter, there'll be a link to it. We've created a Kickstarter campaign for a video series called Drunk Nerd Explains. It's pretty simple. It's a lot like Drunk History, only instead of history, it's a drunk guy talking about superhero stuff, science fiction stuff, fantasy stuff. And we want to make it work. Look at this. Look at what I've left on my thing. I don't want to do that. I want to go back to not searching emojis anymore. Get out of here. There you go. That's better. Now I can see all the lovely things you're writing. But I please give it a watch. I think it's one of the funny things that we've one of the funnier things that we've filmed, and I think we should be making more of them. It's just hard to pull together a bunch of people without funding. It's hard to rent space to do stuff without funding. So, while you don't need to necessarily support it, by all means share it, because I think it's worth sharing, but that's just my personal opinion. Hey Louisa, perfect streaming timing, just went to lunch. Well, welcome Candace, I'm glad it's fitting into your lunch schedule. Mina, it's all flooded where you moved to. Okay, that's a conversation you're having with Mina. So, let's talk about my car. What's going on with my car is it's worth $0 because the transmission is going very quickly south. It's just going bad where I get up in the morning, I get in my car, I start it up, I back it out, I'm fine, everything's going good. But then once I've driven it for about 20 to 25 minutes, especially on the highway, transmission gets hot, and once I park, the car will not shift into reverse while on flat ground. It needs to be rolled into reverse or rolled forward so that the clutch catches. So it's time to start thinking about getting another car, and surprise, surprise, I'm aiming at getting the exact same car in a different color, same year, same make, same model, and that's probably going to bite me in the ass 2 years from now when that car dies and the transmission goes bad. But you know what? I do what I want. Don't tell me what to do. You're not even my dad, so keep that in mind. My dad has a fully functional studio we could use. It's all the way down at San Juan, though. That's on the table. All right, Bree. Yeah, I don't know. I know it's not necessarily about studio space. It's about locations. It's about outdoor locations and stuff. So we have a studio. We just don't have necessarily places to do reenactments. There's a flash flood watch. Okay, so that's what's going on with my car, because I have, hopefully, for the next few months or years or lifetime, a source of income, which I'm excited about, which will be the job that I'm starting Monday. I'll be working for a company that leases and services industrial dishwashers, and I will be hired on to run a route in Southern California where I stop into various restaurants and bars, and I go into their little, it's a washing machine about the size of a regular washing machine, only it's all stainless steel, and there's like a few real industrial looking moving parts, and I get to go in there, change out all the chemicals, make sure everything's feeding into it right, make sure everything's spinning and got the right water pressure and temperature and everything, and then I say, hey guys, if you want to buy some more stuff from the company that I'm working for, I will be glad to bring them to you at my first convenience, or I will go out to the van and grab it. And then I go out to the van and grab it, and then I invoice them for the month, and it's great. And then I get a paycheck. And that is the greatest gift of all, because having income means you don't have to question every time you go out to dinner, or every time you want to buy yourself something nice, or if you want to upgrade your webcam because your webcam is like super grainy. Look at all the grain on my fingers and on this background. Look at all this stuff. Look at all that grain. That's garbage. I want to get a nicer camera. So I'm going to start thinking about that. Hopefully I don't screw up too bad and destroy my own chances of being alive for more time. I like that. I like paying my rent and still having money left over and feeding into like whatever money I'm saving up for retirement. That's a nice guy to have. I got that going on. Let's talk about Guardians of... Actually, let's talk about the 4th of May. So May the 4th be with you. May the 4th Fest. Geek Meet on May the 4th. They're all nice. Nerdbot will be represented at Geek Meet. We'll have a table there. We'll be selling some t-shirts. And Nerdbot will also have some people attending May the 4th Fest in Riverside, which is like an hour from me. It's a little far away from me. So that's why the only reason I won't be going to that one. But if you're in Southern California and you're either near... where is Geek Meet? I think it's down near like Torrance. I believe it's in Torrance. So go check that one out and you'll see me there for at least a couple hours. And if you're in Riverside, go check out May the 4th Fest. Tickets are $25. And it should be fun. There's going to be a burlesque show and a bunch of DJs and stuff. So yeah, head out and do it. I think Geek Meet might be free if you're near Torrance. So that's all going on tonight. What else is going on tonight is I have to write a review of Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I got to go to an advanced screening with my buddy who works for a company that worked on the movie. And so it was a bunch of like, hey, Karen. It's a bunch of people that worked on the movie, and they all are special effects artists or producers or, I don't know, just people that work in offices on making a movie. And, God, it makes me feel so bad because I see dudes like my age, and there's hundreds of them, and they're all visual effects artists, and they're all still working in the field that I used to work in, and I'm like, God, look at all these guys with, like, their beards, their little, like, cleverly, meticulously shaven facial hair, and they're probably making, like, way more than I did when I was a visual effects artist, and, man, it's just a bummer, you know? It's just like, why didn't I succeed in doing that? But at the same time, I'm like, oh, that's right, because I don't want to spend 6 months a year unemployed looking for another gig to work on so that I can earn a paycheck. But, you know, that's me. That's the struggle I got to work out. Now, there's also a woman who, at these advanced screenings for all these movies, she's one of Disney's or Marvel's, I think Marvel's executive producer. And she likes to give like a little pep talk before the movie, and she basically uses it as her own personal stand-up comedy act where she gets to be like, oh, hey, everybody, look at how successful I am. Keep in mind, you are all good employees, and you could be where I am someday. And it's like, we can't be where you are. There's fucking, how many executive producers are there for a company? Like, we're not all gonna end up being top brass at Disney or Marvel or Time Warner or whatever. Like, it's you're slinging bullshit at us. Meanwhile, she follows that up with like, oh, but if you're gonna chase your dreams, like, do it off the clock because you work for me, and I will not allow like insubordination. And it's like, screw you, lady. Karen, I wish you a fond farewell. We'll talk soon. But then the movie started, and the movie was cool. They definitely tried to pack in a lot more gags. Like, Guardians of the Galaxy had a lot of funny moments. And this sequel, they wrote a lot more funny moments. You know what I mean? Like, they really tried to get it to be funnier in the script. And I don't think they really, like, felt it out in the editing process. It's a good movie. I just think it lacks some of the spontaneity of the first one. And one of my main complaint is that if you watch the extras closely, hi ROTFL, if you watch Guardians 2 very closely, and this is not a spoiler, but it's something that fucked with me during the movie, the extras are constantly looking directly into the camera. So, like, you'll have an extra, and they're just like, yeah, you know, I'm an extra, I'm looking around the scene, and then they'll just be like, la 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 la, you know, not a major person here, but, like, who, la 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 la. And there's a lot of scenes that have like a ton of extras. So in every like 2 minutes of the movie, there's at least one instance where some guy has no dialogue and is standing in the background as a piece of set dressing just looks right at you. Just looks right at you as he's supposed to be minding his own business. And it's hard. It's hard for me to deal with. Now, you're not going to unsee that when you watch. Yeah, you're cursed, but just keep an eye out for it because I need this to spread. I need this phenomenon to be mentioned so that when James Gunn makes another movie, he keeps a closer eye on this because it was super, super distracting for me, and I need other people to vouch for me. Other than that, a lot of the special effects were cool. The villain was interesting. He's definitely not a conventional villain. He's a little confusing in that he keeps saying this stuff, and you're like, yeah, I buy that. And then like later on in the movie, it's like, oh, wait a second, he can't be serious about that. He seems like, I don't know, I can't trust him, but like he kept saying the thing. So should I take it at face value, or? So go watch the movie. We'll talk about it later. I'm not gonna try to spoil it for you, but I'm gonna write a whole blog and put it up on Nerdbot. So shut your mouth. God damn it, guys. Let's open some packages, because I think that's all the stuff I wanted to talk about, and it only took 15 minutes. And now we're gonna do this. So the first thing I'm gonna open came today in the mail from the wish list, and it's this thing. Look at this thing. That's pretty cool, right? It's kind of soft, a little squishy. I like that, boy. And we're gonna open this up. I'm assuming this was off the wish list because I kind of know what it is. It matches up height, weight, width with something that I have on the wish list. And if it's not that thing, I will be truly surprised. I'm gonna take my son for the movie for his birthday, but today is his birthday. He hates this May the 4th be with you thing. Oh yeah, it must be tough having your birthday on May the 4th. Crystal, I'm gonna tell you something else about the movie. If you're gonna bring your kid, depending on how old he is, and I don't mean to threaten you with this knife, it's got a lot of swearing in it, honestly. They say shit a lot in that movie. And they talk about penises, and they talk about sex a lot. They call people a dick a lot. The word scrotum is used. So just if you're trying to keep your kid like earmuffs mode, I don't want to say go see the movie first and then decide to bring your kid, but like keep in mind you're gonna get a couple of swear words in there. Like it's not for real youngsters. Marvel's probably gonna catch a little shit over it, but honestly, like I think it's rated PG-13, so that's the risk you take when you bring a 8-year-old to a PG-13 movie. So guys, oh, he's 15. You're good. All right, never mind. But let that be a warning for everyone who's gonna take their kids to see Guardians 2. Yeah, Bree, if you don't like your kids swearing or hearing swears or curse words, give them a little time. Maybe wait until it comes out on like a neutered DVD version. Send a thank you note. There might be a thank you note in here. Let me see what I got. I knew it was in here. Oh, thank you this is from Danielle. Thank you to Danielle for this because I needed this. So what's been happening? I'm not gonna show you what I just opened. I'm gonna show you this. I did my laundry yesterday, guys. And guess what was in my laundry? A bunch of socks that I had to throw out because they got holes in them. Look at this garbage. These socks, they're nice socks and they're black, but when you wear them for like a week, oh my word. Look at that. I got a hole in my sock, and it's like, it's not a hole. It's more like it's threadbare. It's just threadbare. You can see your fingers through it. That's unacceptable. So I need more socks because I'm wearing them out too fast. Admittedly, I like to wear my shoes without tying the laces, so I may be causing a little more friction between foot and insole than normal. But now, I got 10 new pairs of socks thanks to Danielle, who is great for playing the role of my mom and sending me socks. And my mom played the role of my mom as well and sent me insoles for my shoes. So everyone, you're my mom. Thanks for being my mom. No, Wraith, it's not only from a week. I've been wearing these socks for about a year. But, it's nice to freshen up the collection every so often, and that will be my new rotation of socks. Hey, Amada, you are by default not allowed to be the mom. You got me some stuff for my birthday that not appropriate for familial relations to get for birthday. Anyways, moving on. Go all day gets me walking. I've been playing Pokemon Go all day. Well, good, Discorded Soul. I'm glad you did. I'm happy you're out there doing your thing. Hey, Andrada. We're happy to have you. Who else do we got? Did I not say hi to anyone? I said hi to everyone, right? I have a pair of jeans that have a hole in them from only a couple of months of wear, which I'm really mad about because it's fucking hard to find work jeans for me. Yeah, it's always heartbreaking when you get a new thing and it just doesn't last as long as you want it to. And I think that's sort of why I'm a little bent out of shape about this car shopping thing right now, is because if I spend the money and I end up having to put more money into it, I'm gonna be mad. My dad is taking my son out for our birthdays for dinner at Pizza Ranch, mine next week on the 10th. Well, happy coming birthday, Crystal. So many Charmanders. Usher rescuing them all from the rain. Hey. Okay. I can only wear kids jeans, and there are almost never any black jeans or jeans in general in the kids section anymore. That's because we don't want to teach our kids non-family values. They need to wear blue jeans like hardworking Americans. Hey Jenny, it's good to see you. You're just in time for the second package that we have. This, let's see. This is coming from Banning. Oh, this is from Bree. Hey, wait, where's Bree? Well, Bree had said something earlier. She was one of the first ones here. Yeah, Bree's right here. Bree, that's you, Bree. Okay, so Bree, we're gonna open your thing. Hopefully, you had given me a warning that this might have been broken or damaged in transit, and I can see the fragile stickers on there. Just trying to figure out the best way to open this. Looks like this is the way to open it. It's got the little finger mark in it. So, I'm gonna do this. Just make a little incision. Get that like that. This like this over here. So Bree, god damn it, Bree. Is anyone else having sound problems before I keep going with this? Anyone? Or is it just Discorded Soul? I will wait. I'm not gonna keep opening things if no one can hear me. Microphone is working, I can see the levels going. Okay, Amada's got sound. I will wait. I'm not gonna keep opening things if no one can hear me. Microphone is working, I can see the levels. Alright, yeah, I got sound. Alright, here we go. No, it's fine for a change. Wow, alright. Looks like, alright, so, Discorded Soul, I would say restart your thing. Alright, hopefully I didn't just show everyone Bree's address. So what we've got here is some kind of, like a vase or a goblet? Maybe a martini glass? Alright, so Bree has sent like a beautiful, let's see if I can get this in the light. Look at that. Like a cool peacock feather martini glass. Are these crafted by you, Bree? They're very nice. I don't drink martinis very often, but I'll be happy to sip some orange juice out of there. Or, ooh, I could make a snow cone. No way. That's hilarious. So this is like a costume prop for me. This is actually, Loki has a martini glass in Ragnarok. Well, that's why, you know, you guys are the best, is because I can trust you to, be on top of all the, like, very minuscule Loki news. You never know what you find at the thrift shop. Found some Jordans and Nike shoes, too. He was happy. Well, that's really cool. Where did you find these, Bree? You hear that? That's quality. So yeah, maybe one of these nights I'll have a. I want to eat a snow cone out of this. I can wear them as a nice headpiece. That's nice. I can do like a weird reverse Madonna thing. That's nice. Know what I'm saying? And I can also put them down so that I don't break this really nice gift that somebody just gave me by messing around with them as using them as a brer. So thanks, Bree. I'm glad they got here intact, and I'm super happy you sent them. Like, I'm gonna admit it, I would have never known that those were the glasses from the Ragnarok trailer, especially this early in the process of seeing anything from that movie. Like, you know, I'm not one of these people that's been watching like the Loki scenes from the trailer to like glean every detail I can. My strategy with getting costumes pulled together and commissioned is to wait until the movie comes out and then use reference from, you know, high definition reference from the movies to get all of the detail from every angle that I can. And so looking at looking at the detail on champagne glasses that are featured for, you know, less than 2 seconds in a trailer is a little above my pay grade. Danielle, my plans for SDCC are probably only to be there on Saturday and Sunday. Unfortunately, with new job comes new responsibility, and I'm not really in a position where I have the kind of bargaining chips where I can be like, hey, let me take a Thursday and a Friday off so I can go down to SDCC. So, like, I kind of have to pick my battles a little bit and maybe head down Friday night, go during the day on Saturday, find a place to stay over, and then leave on Sunday because it's over after Sunday. But then I have to be back at work at 6:45 a.m. on Monday morning. So my plans for SDCC are not real, like, I'm not going to be there a long time, but I'll be there. It wasn't in the trailer, it was Entertainment Weekly's picture of Loki. Also, got my computer back. They had to replace the motherboard. Oh, sorry, Discorded Soul. Motherboard problems are always unfortunate. That's really cool, Bree. I'm impressed with your ingenuity in being able to find products that are fairly obscure. Wraith has been drinking Ovaltine. Okay. I haven't heard of Ovaltine since 1954. Also, got my computer back. Geez, my phone just died and I had to revive it really quickly. What did I miss? Zen, you may have missed me opening up 2 martini glasses that Bree sent. Hey, Chris. Hey, Selena. You're coming in just at the tail end. We're going to be wrapping it up right now. I haven't bothered taking my gaming laptop in. I'm pretty sure it's dead for good. Oh, poor Wraith. Wraith, we should start a Kickstarter for you. We just have to figure out what the incentives would be. Maybe like a signed print, or a button, or, I don't know, a gaming session with Wraith. I still want to send some South African gingerbread, but money is a problem. Well, Jenny, there's by no means any pressure to send anything, especially internationally. But maybe, why don't you try sending me a recipe? Email it to me, loki.shorley.hates.you@gmail.com. Send it to me, and we'll see, maybe I'll make some. How's that sound? Probably won't have exactly the same stuff. Hey, Jessica over there in Germany. Hey, Emma. Oh, man, everyone's getting here in time. Oh, beer. Oh, I thought you said gingerbread. Oh, yeah, that I won't be able to brew. I'm sorry. I don't have the brewing facilities. But if you can get it over here, I'll drink it. 100%. I bet it exists somewhere. I bet I could find a retailer in Los Angeles that sells a South African brand of ginger beer. Probably gonna cost me like $9 a bottle. But we'll see. Send me the brand name and I'll see if I can find it wherever I go that may carry ginger beer. I want to start streaming eventually. I think I can on this laptop, but it has to be low impact games. Well, I'm always happy to play Left 4 Dead 2 if I have the time, which I probably won't. But now that I have a job, maybe. Let's see what happens. It's the best. It's called Stony Ginger Beer. I'll keep an eye out for it. Oh, poor discorded soul. Can't find any at Ralph's. That's for sure. It is for sure. Bill, what's the worst thing you've ever eaten? Tripe. I was forced into going to a place that had, was it, what noodles was, not udon, the pho. And we went to a pho place, and I was like, oh, I just want something with a little meat in it. And I ordered something that was supposed to be beef, but it wasn't just beef, it was also beef tripe, which is like stomach lining of cattle. And I ate a little bit of it, and I was like, I think that's enough for me, and then I started throwing up when I got home. So that was awful. But typically, I will not mess with pho anymore, or at least not pho that has tripe in it. How would I send something to you? I'm guessing you have a P.O. box. Yes. Zen, if you scroll down as you're watching this video, the P.O. box is listed in the description of this video, as is my Amazon wish list. You can send anything you want to Loki Hates You or ThorTV at P.O. Box 291731, Los Angeles, California 90029-8731. I don't even think you need the -8731, but throw it on there anyways because it doesn't cost you anything. Let's see. Given that I might have just started my new job at Goodwill Industries, I know a good feeling. Yeah, congratulations, Chris. It is a great feeling to have a new job. Selena's trying to correct me on how to pronounce pho. But it's not pronounced pho. You'd like pho thai boa vien. Oh man, I definitely didn't pronounce that right. It's beef brisket and beef balls, no tripe. Selena, I'll tell you what, next time you're in LA, I'll get pho with you. And if I get food poisoning again, then I will destroy you. Yeah, I said it and I'll do it. God damn it. They're telling me to actually put my phone away, so I'm gonna go now. I bet the rest of the stream will be great. Well, Zen, we're gonna wrap it up anyways, so have a great night, and we're gonna go soon, so don't even worry about it. Hi, this is me watching my first live stream. Hey, Jammy, welcome to the live stream. You seem to be doing all right so far. Unfortunately, it is the end of the live stream, so I can't give you much on that front. We're gonna be heading off soon. Left 4 Dead and Skyrim are the games I miss the most, but I can't play either on this thing. Wraith, let's see if we can get you back on your feet. We'll talk about it next week, or next Monday. So, guys, I got a lot of stuff to do today, and I'm gonna go and do it. As you should go and do your own things. If it's something gross, keep it to yourself, and if it's something cool, good. I'm glad it is. The worst thing I have ever ate is blue cheese. Weird. Okay, guys. I will see you soon. Monday at 6, most likely. Oh, wait. Yeah, we're going to have to stop doing Thursdays at noon, and it'll always have to be at 6. Mondays at 6 and Thursdays at 6 from here on out. That's how it's got to be. So, everybody, have a great time with your life, and we'll talk to you in just a little while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope